Closing. There are many books in this world to assist people with their life's journey. Many books have been written as self-help tools to help readers understand the greatness and power that lies within them. Some excellent examples are Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer and The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, both of which teach how you can draw energy to yourself by focusing more on your thoughts. Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich, and it teaches readers to use your head to draw what you want into your life. All of these are great books, but the best book is the Holy Bible. The Bible was written before any rehearsals could be performed and compared. I Am My Life Coach is my contribution to the world. This book reveals to you how to take full accountability for the direction of your life. The messages use biblical teachings to support natural and spiritual growth to teach you how to fulfill your destiny. Once you begin to exercise the new principles you've learned and embraced, they will become habitually applied techniques. Some of these new techniques you will use right away, while others will be remembered and stored for future reference. Not every experience or exposure to a new concept is an apply now experience. Some of this new gold, new positive energy, and newly acquired behavioral concepts should be stored up for the right season to be pulled from the knowledge vault and used. The ability to learn new things is the best tool we have to achieve outstanding results. Learning new things is fun to demental. You're taking something new that feels good and empowers you, and you convert the positive energy into unknown areas or areas that are lacking. The positive will override the negative, forcing it to submit to the power of the positive energy. Your perception is what shapes your reality. It's very important for your perception to be in line and in support of your purpose. Every action or move should be applied in the right direction. When you speak, your mouth speaks and releases the outcome of your future. The Bible states the power is in the tongue. It speaks life or death, positive or negative, up or down, and you must control when it is open or closed. When responding verbally to situations that present themselves in life, remember the enemy is at the door waiting to carry you away based on what you say. If you're getting up and fighting the good fight on a daily basis, I salute you. Life is a cold game, and if people can get the ups on you, they will. Create your own kingdom, increase your power by empowering others within your system, and most importantly, raise strong children. Your children can continue what you have started and carry it forward. Life is a struggle when every aspect of your life is a battle. Ships don't sink because of the water around them. They sink because of the water that gets in them. Don't let what's happening around you get inside of you and weigh you down. Stay afloat. Focus on the things that pay you and make you happy, and create those same things for other people. Be the blessing you want to receive. He who has not learned to share his blessings with others has not found the true path to sustained happiness. Happiness comes from sharing oneself and one's blessings. All riches are multiplied by the simple process of sharing them where they may serve others. Congratulations, graduate! Your new elevated beginning is already underway. You have stepped out and welcomed the challenge to follow a profound pathway to good success. When you started this journey, it first required you to surrender. In order to surrender, you had to acknowledge that some things in your life needed to change, including your way of thinking. Next, you were provoked to open both your mind, thinking, and heart, passion, to be molded like clay in the hands of the potter. As a piece of clay without form, you were vulnerable in the hands of the potter, to be broken and reshaped as needed. You yielded your way, trusted, and stepped out on faith, believing there must be a better way to live than what your past has demonstrated up to this point. Once your heart and mind were open, then the purging process was activated. These were critical moments that you acknowledged that your old thinking patterns didn't align with a path of success. These old thought patterns often misled you to a dead end, with little to no room to turn around, or even worse, led you to a pathway of destruction and death. Death is not always physical. You can be physically alive but have dead dreams, dead hopes, and dead joy. We are all destined to live a life that is abundant and satisfying, but it's up to us to attain it. The toughest part of purging is letting go. It can be difficult to let go of what is familiar and comfortable, even if it doesn't lead to happiness or fulfillment. Lastly, after letting it go, it was burial time. It's time to bury, along with your past, your old way of thinking. How can you grasp new things when your mind is filled with the old? It is said that you don't put new wine in old wineskin. Likewise, you must purge of the old thinking to taste of the new wine that awaits you. Now that you were emptied, it was time for reshaping you on the potter's wheel. God is the potter and the pilot, and your faith has allowed the reshaping required in adopting new ways of thinking and moving throughout your journey. You had to learn to fall in love with change and recognize it as a positive skill. You embraced new ways of thinking and doing things with the expectation for better and greater results. It would be foolish to believe that you will no longer make mistakes along the way. However, with this new way of thinking, you can grasp lessons to be learned from your mistakes and adjust accordingly. Once your mind and heart are reshaped, you're fulfilled. You have received fresh new downloads of information and instructions for a better way of thinking and living. A tree without roots can't withstand the storms of life. Consequently, the new growth that has occurred from refilling must take root in the ground for stabilization and endurance. The new root system must be established in order to maintain life. Next, there is implementation and repetition that will ultimately become a routine of healthy and successful thinking. Reinforcement should then be applied by rewarding productive thoughts and actions. Likewise, continual pruning is necessary to shut down thought patterns leading you in the opposite direction of your destination. Physical discipline and self-control are necessities for survival. Now that you have surrendered, purged, reshaped, and established successful thinking patterns, it's time for your send-off. You have been equipped to move forward in successful pathways. As the sky is limitless, so are you. Remember, as you soar from heights to heights, there is always a higher level to be attained. You should never stop changing, learning, or improving. Only your thoughts can hinder you from obtaining new levels of success. Never compare yourself to others, since you have been uniquely shaped and designed to fulfill your life's passions. Receive now your invisible crown upon both your mind and your heart. You are empowered and enabled with new ways of thinking to continue your life journey filled with much success.